Hi everybody, my name is Jessie Lane Lee and I'm a holistic nutritionist. I'm also a mama of two, and today I'm here to talk all about picky eating. If you've got kids, you know what I'm talking about. I have a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old, and we're definitely on a journey to get the kids to eat healthy food and a wide variety of food. So I'm going to share today some things that worked for me and my family. If you like them, try them. If they don't vibe with you, that's okay too. Every family's different. My first tip for picky eating is to eat together as a family for at least one meal a day. This is a really nice time to bond as a family too, but it also gives you the opportunity to lead by example. If your kids see you eating healthy, nutritious food, those fruits and vegetables they love to avoid, then they are more likely to eat them themselves. I also recommend only serving one meal. So don't have like a kid's meal and an adult meal. Sometimes we'll have the kids meal be like a deconstructed version of the adult meal, but we only cook once. Because if you start making 2 meals all the time, they're never really going to start exploring new foods, and you're always going to be making 2 meals at every mealtime, which is a lot of work. So what I do is I always try to make sure there's at least one thing that my kids will eat on their plate. And then the rest they can just kind of experiment with without any pressure. My second tip is to get the kids involved. So we are a meal planning family. I cannot function without my weekly meal plan. So on Sundays, we go through our week, decide what we want for dinner every day of the week. And if the kids get involved, usually meal times go a lot better. So we get the cookbooks out, they can point to the pictures of the meals they want to try. And then when you make the meal, you can say, hey, this is the one that you chose. And fingers crossed. And usually it happens where they're more likely to eat that meal. You can also get them involved in the kitchen. So I don't do this as much at dinner time because it's a busier time of day, but my kids love baking. So we're always making healthy muffins, throwing zucchini in there. Got a recipe for that one on my website. Throwing carrots in there. Got another recipe for that on my website. So really good ways to get vegetables into their diets and not sneaking them in because they see it's there when they help you make it. My third tip for picky eaters is to be patient. It takes somewhere between 10 and 15 exposures to a food for a kid to like it sometimes. That can be a lot of times. So we need to be patient in this process. What I like to do is to serve the food in a lot of different ways. So if we take carrots, for example, you've got carrot sticks. Kids are usually pretty good at carrot sticks. Maybe you do grated carrots to mix it up. They don't have to be cooked. Raw grated carrots kind of look like grated cheese. My kids really like it. You can also do carrot medallions that you saute with a little bit of ghee and maple syrup. This is really yummy. They're gonna love that one for sure. I even tried to barbecue carrots the other day. I like the barbecue carrots, my kid didn't. But the whole point is that I'm trying carrots in all these different ways to get them exposed to more different ways and to get them more excited about carrots. The other thing I like to do is continue to share the health benefits of the foods we're eating. So when we're eating carrots, I'll tell my kids these are full of vitamin A, which is great for your eye health. Then you can have superpowers and see at night. Or if we're eating eggs at breakfast, I say there's a lot of protein in these eggs. They're going to give you a lot of energy so you can run really fast at school, because that's a high priority in my son's life. So if we are taking that time to try foods in different ways and explaining the reason why we're eating these healthy foods, kids are more likely to eat them. At least it works on my kids. And then the last tip I have is if you're super worried about it, if your kid is really eating the carbs, I find usually that's the case. Kids love the carbs and they leave everything else on their plate, and especially the vegetables with it. They never want to touch. So if you're on this picky eating journey and you're really worried about the nutrients your kid is getting, you may want to try taking a multivitamin supplement. So this one is by Nutridom. It's a kids multivitamin powder. That's really great. It has a wide variety of vitamins and minerals in here. And it's a powder, so it's super simple. You just add it to some water, give it a little shake, and then your kid can enjoy. It is for kids 4 years and older though, so make sure you're not giving it to those young ones. So I hope some of these tips resonated with you and you're able to try them with your family. Things like eating together and eating one meal, not making 4 different, a meal for everybody at the table. One meal, eat together as a family. Make it a relaxing time. Don't put that pressure on those kids, and explain the health benefits of the food. Also get them involved in the meal planning and the cooking, the baking. Get them in the kitchen. This can be a lot of fun for them. And then be patient. right? We said it takes 10 to 15 times for a kid to like a food. So get creative with the foods, do it in different ways so that they can get those 10 to 15 exposures so that they start liking it. And then finally, if you're super worried that your kids aren't getting enough vitamins and minerals, then you can check out a multivitamin powder from Nutridom. I would love to hear what you do to get your kids to explore new foods and your picky eating tips. So please share them in the comments. I would love to learn from you. There's so many more tips out there. I just wanted to keep the video short. And if you have any questions about the supplement or anything else, please feel free to ask it in the comments. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'm sending you love, peace, and healthy eats. Bye.